Okay folks, welcome back. Another vlog. I'm gonna close the garage door. So I'm trying different areas where I can mount this camera, and I'm using the ZDO tripod, which is very tiny. So as you can see, it slopes down, but then if I move it up, you see the top of the car. So you don't want to see that. So if I use it right in the center, that's kind of like in between where the glass and part of the indentation of the car, but you see it's crooked now. So if I do it like that, now it's straight. So I might do it just like that. See if it stays. But anyhow, I'm going to turn on the car. I am going to deliver some bills. It is 49 degrees outside. And they had garbage pickup today. I can't believe it. You know, it's a federal holiday on Monday. But everybody else, they're working. They took Christmas yesterday. And I think the school kids are out till after the 1st. So I'm wondering if they have to go back to school on Monday. So I'm driving to the city of Selma to pay a water bill. I showed you a little construction yesterday that they've been doing for quite a while. It's a beautiful day again, cloudless sky. I don't see any clouds anywhere, so when it's nice and cool, it's perfect. Now. Okay, speed limit. Very quiet car. I am not using the Rode wireless mic. I'm using the built-in microphone on the A7c. I also have steady shot on. I just want to see that if it makes a difference when you're recording. Now, just a while ago, I used my old Sony RX100 Mark V, and it only records up to 5 minutes on 4K, so maybe I should have put it at 1080p. But anyhow, the battery depleted so fast, and I charged it last night before shooting this morning. So I might have gotten like maybe 10 minutes of video, and then the battery had like 1/3 left. So I said I gave up on that because I was going to do a little car vlogging with that thing. I should have stuck with the ZV-1 or the ZV-E10. Now the ZV-1 is good, but I'm also looking at the RX100 Mark 7 because that gives me a farther range. The reason why I pulled out the point and shoot is just basically, is it still good in 2022? For picture taking, you can't beat it. For videoing, no, it only lasts 5 minutes and then it shuts itself off because of overheating or something like that. And it's cool outside, so I don't know. But I'm going to look at the footage. It doesn't warn you when it turns off. That's the only thing I hate about it. At least Canon will flash something. Hey, it's overheating. Nikon, it says, well, we turn it off because it's overheating. Or the LCD screen goes blank and you know something happened. Because when you don't see the little flashing for writing or the little light, like on the Z30. So right now, I'm thinking of parking back here. So see, they have all this construction, but I don't know if the offices are open. So I'll park here. I might have to just deliver my bill. Yeah, they got a mailbox right there, but I'm going to see if it's open. All right, I'm back. They're closed. Now, I have this charging right now, but I don't know if it's going to stay charged. I don't see any light on, so the car may not charge the camera. I'm looking at the battery. Looks good. I'm going to move it over here. That way it's more straight. Drive a little bit. Maybe go through the deer park. So, the construction that they're doing is pipes, PVC piping for water, I guess, or electricity, I don't know. They finally finished the back part. So anyhow, this is Corporate Drive. Go through the deer park. This is the 24mm f2.8. The G lens for full frame Sony. I got it on the A7c. It might be a little bit crooked. It's the way this dash is. So anyhow, got it in the center. Yeah, I'm going by, I think BMW. Got Mercedes-Benz. Just make it right. So this is another car vlog, early in the morning. You gotta watch out for these vehicles in front. I don't know if he's going to get on the right-hand side or stay on the left-hand side. Yep. So I'll let him in. 40 miles an hour. Very quiet. Much quieter than my VW Beetle. My utilities was only $51 this month. Should be a little bit higher because I've been using the gas for the heating. So I might jump up to 60. Rooms to go. There's Selma Automotive. So there are stores open today. miles an hour, so I'm going to slow down. See, they haven't picked up trash here, but they picked up trash and recycle in my neighborhood already. So you know what I'm looking for. Deer. They're usually in the ditch, but they could be lying down because it's kind of cool out. You know, they're up late last night. Everybody's relaxing, day after Christmas. I'm not seeing any deer. So that gate all the way up there is to my neighborhood. Well, fixing the lights, whatever. Brand new fence right there. Just driving around. See, grass is finally turning kind of yellow because of the cold. I don't see any deer. Should be coming up some, but who knows? Might be going other places for foraging. There's usually a whole bunch in this neighborhood, and I do not see them. Wow. I think you can go up here. If not, I'll have to go back. Speed bump. I don't know if this is a dead end. Oh, I see some deer. They're laying down, but they're in the shade, so you won't be able to see them. There's some deer to the right, or to the left. So you see, we're right there. Ah, I got the heat on. That's why. And then there's deer to the right. So stay quiet the engine. I'm running the deer across. I'm just panning the camera. I can't believe how quiet this engine is. So you see, you take my hand off the brake and then you hear the engine go. And I'll move this back down to here. So you saw some deer. I still haven't reached a half a tank yet. So I don't know all the features on the car. I don't know if it's keeping the camera charged, but I don't see a light on it. It says it has another 3 hours and 45 minutes. I don't see where the battery is. See, it went over that speed bump pretty fast. It's a beautiful day, folks. So steady shot is on. This A7c. The brakes are excellent. It might pull a little bit to the right on his Fusion. So I'm looking at the open fields to see if there's any deer there. They're probably in the runoff. There's a big ditch by my neighborhood. Goes into Cibolo Creek, which is usually dry most of the year. But when it rains and pours, that water is taken out of the neighborhood into that ditch, right into the runoff. So I see some cactus on the right. But the grass is turning yellow. So why am I using the A7c? Well, it's a full frame camera. I saw a little shakiness with the steady shot off on the digital part, so I want to test out to see how it is with it on. See if you get any wavy effect. I saw a little jello effect last night. So let's see what happens. This car is very enjoyable. If I had any passengers, they would be very happy with it. Comfortable ride. Everybody's probably tired of me of doing all these car videos. I did a 2-hour one on the Christmas lights, then driving around the city. And garage opener. There we go. So they picked up the trash. I didn't put mine out, thinking that, well, it's a holiday, they're not going to pick up, but that's for the 25th. Literally, they talk about the 25th. I'm going to park here. Turn off the engine. And flip the screen. And then I'm going to turn this around so you can see me. So, I'm in the dark, right? Take off the seatbelt. So anyway, I think it's recording. I'm looking, yeah, it's recording. It's just that the cable is with the camera strap. The reason why I leave the camera strap on is just in case, I carry it around. Usually I have it in a bag. But sometimes just by putting the strap on and then inside your coat, it's not hanging out. Then you go into place and then you just take out your camera and just start taking pictures. So, anyhow, I'm looking at the battery. It's showing that it is being charged. And I still have, I only have 3 hours and 40 minutes left. So I think that is not with the battery. I think that's with the SD card that I have left. And I'll unplug it. Take the car keys out. There's got my little thing in. So let's go outside. In fact, what I'm going to do, I've been promising to do the outside with the A7c. So, driving back. So let me show you the inside real quick. So this is a 24 millimeter. I'll flip this screen back. So this is the LCD screen. Okay, so you can hit audio. Climate. Phone,
that was the
app,
Zero
settings.
Overture written.
So you can do different things. This is the control for, the heat. So like it's at 68 degrees. You keep in that, it turns it off. I got the air conditioning off. So if I want to turn on the air conditioning, there you go. And then you just use the screen, or you can use down here. So I got the air conditioning on. If I hit the automatic, that's low, that's 60 degrees. Okay. And then, see, I'm barely touching it. Okay, so it's sensing my finger. So I put it at 68, it's hot. Okay. But if I bring it down to 60, 64 is starting to get cool. 63 is cool. 2, 1, 60, air conditioning. And it's 51 degrees, but I'm bringing it cooler inside. So this is what I've been using for the camera. This is what I use to charge my cell phone. So I have 2 USB-A ports. Then I have a 12-volt out adapter, car adapter. USB-C, USB-A. So, anyhow, here's the controls for the park, reverse, neutral, drive. Now the S, these little knobs right here. So this is a minus, and that's a plus. So while you're holding it, just downshift or upshift from second to third to drive. So that's how you do it. Windshield wipers, different speeds, settings. I wasn't too impressed with that. The neat thing about this is I can change the screen. So I can go like up. Shows me the tire pressure. So they're almost all 38, 37 on the lower left, right, or left, rear left. Shows me the mileage, 61,709. Shows me the RPM, the fuel. I don't know what happened there, but I have 179 miles left. And then that's a speed. That's what I like on there. Right here is the, I'm inside the lane supposedly. The fuel tank, and then the RPMs right here. And then of course you can see here also it has a compass, which I like. Warning flash. So controls here, control there, control here, defrost here. The mirrors is controlled right here. You know, left, right, and then you just move the mirrors around. I don't know if you can see it. Let me lower the window. So right here is your blind side. Once that lights up, it tells you there's a vehicle on your left or on your right. So I'm going to lower all windows. And there's a reason why I'm going to do that. Because I'm going to turn off the car. You can see this is the back part of the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it down. Flip out the screen. Close that. Come on, screen. Flip out. And I'm going to set it right here. Right in the center. I'm going to turn off the air conditioner. Turn off the engine. I think it's in my pocket. I'm not sure. You know the car keys? Yeah, I am. Okay. So, we get in back. Unlock everything. Okay. So, there is no locking mechanism here. Okay? It's all taken care of by the driver. And it's very roomy. I got about, oh gosh, well, I'm 5'9", alright. But pretty comfortable seats. Back part lowers down, so I have coffee cups right here, coffee cup cooler. No doors. There are two vents back here, and there's a 12-volt plug underneath the venting. I don't know if I'm feeling cold air still coming through the vents, but I don't think these seats are heated. They do go down. If I hit that little switch, they'll go down. Excellent. The only thing is, I gotta make sure the seat belt. It's stuck back there. Okay. There's plenty of room back here. There's speakers. There's cubby holes for the bottles, same as in the front. Safety light, two lights up there. Very comfortable ride. So if you want to show off your city or go different places, people will be comfortable in this ride. You can fit 3 people back here. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see. So as you can see, I got pretty good headroom, but I'm only 5'9". A tall person might be hitting his head on it. It's soft, but still, It could be hitting his head on there. Hard plastic. I don't think this is real leather. It's, you know, the fake leather stuff, but very comfortable, very nice. You can adjust the headrest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower both of these seats, and I'll open up the trunk. And so, like, here's the controls. Okay, so I left the door open. Very nice. So you can see it doesn't go down all the way. It kind of goes up. There's an angle to it. I don't know if you can. I guess that's some cushioning. I don't know what that's for. Has some grooves in it. Anyway, as you can see, I don't even have to take the seats up, you know, to bring this down. Now, I have to get my Bob to open up the trunk. Nope, that's not it. I do not know what the 2X is. I don't know what that is. And as you can see, pretty big trunk space. Underneath, you need to lift it up for the spare tire. It's a donut. I don't like those. I'd rather have a full frame. I mean, a full size. Plenty of room for the trunk, and more room. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't make sense. I mean, if you have something small, you can fit something in here. And those are speakers. Wow. Okay, I didn't know there were speakers there. So you got your little stereo. I have no idea what these are. You can probably take this out, and I have no idea. I don't want to mess with anything, folks. I don't want to break anything. So, anyway, close it up, walk around it. So I've been promising to do this with the A7c. So that's a side view of it. In fact, I'm going to do this. That's why it's much easier for me to look at it. It's a nice car. It has 60,000 miles on it. It's kind of sleek. It's roomy inside. Of course, you can see dings on it, and it needs to be washed. But still, it's a good car. So I don't know if this was a repossessed. You can open up the car almost sideways. So that's pretty good. So you have a good way of entering. I don't think. Yeah, it could go out a little bit further. I think I showed the knobs earlier. You know, for moving the seat up and down and stuff like that. I like it. It's okay. I wouldn't buy one because it's too big of a car. And then, of course, have to take the seat belt out, fix that, close the door. This, I think, is a little signal or whatever for the locking mechanism. I don't know. see some scratching here. Yeah, it was a little bit dirty when I got it. But it was cold outside and I wanted the car. And I got a okay one. I drove the Versa the other day. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about the Versa or the Nissan, so oh, look at that. See, that's the only thing I don't like about this. I'm trying to get the, there we go. There we go. Okay, so here it is, A7c. What do you think? Ford Fusion, very quiet, especially when you're at a stop. Sounds like the engine just turns off. I don't think it's supposed to be an echo boost or whatever what that means, but it's a good vehicle. You can look at the lights. Yeah, not protruding much. And that's the antenna. So anyhow, there's the grill. Yeah, I see the paint is chipped and stuff. And you can see it in certain areas. So they really didn't coat this very well. Ford. You can see scratch. He must have scraped on something. But you can see like by the trunk, it's wear and tear. So that, I look at all this stuff. You get rentals. You try them out, and then you look at the wear and tear on them, and it gives you a pretty good idea if it's a good vehicle. The secret is you look at the interior. If it's well taken care of, usually the outside is pretty well taken care of. The only other thing I haven't done yet is open up the engine. And we're going to take a look at that. Okay, where's the switch? Is that it? Okay. Now see, folks, well, that's it right there. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back here out of the sun. I'm going to mount this on a little tripod. And then I'm going to try to open up the engine. There we go. So, wish me luck on that. Ah, okay. Got it. Little switch here. Okay, folks. I knew it was somewhere. So there's a little switch right here. just go like that, and I'll release the catch on these. Usually it's right here. So this is a 2 liter to 2.5 liter one. Okay, they're just showing generic of all the different models. But this is the engine. They need more fluid. I think that's the oil stick. I'm looking for the transmission. You know, Ford makes it hard to work on vehicles. So, like, I got a battery here, the air filter here. So, you know, it's hard to get the battery out. You know, it's stuff like this that also gives you a reason not to get the certain models of vehicles. So it looks pretty dirty. You need to fill the windshield wiper up, though. I might do that for them. And then, of course, I think this is... So this... filler cap. I think this is for the radiator. Wow. Interesting, right? It is okay. It's nice and warm, but it's not hot. My Beetle you would hear it popping, you know, as it was cooling. I don't hear that with this vehicle. And I've had it for about 3 days now. So anyway, this is the Ford Fusion. Hope you enjoy this content. If you like more, just give me a like, subscribe. Any questions, just write in the comments below. If I go here, let's see, if I go like this, so it tells you what type of tires, cold tire pressure. So you see the 35, I believe they had it at 37 and 38. So they put in too much air in the tires. Interesting, right? Shows that it's manufactured by Ford. April of 2019. So this is a 2019 model. I'll tell you what type of tires, the PSI. So I think 35 cold. Yeah, okay, they just wanted it at 35. Well, this was at 37, 38. So anyhow, that's that. Close the door. So, hope you like this content. Still looking at cars, looking at all the gadgets and stuff like that. I always recommend driving around before you make a decision. So you can go to car dealerships, you can go to rental cars, try out different models. They always say that you try out 3 different types of vehicles before you make a decision. So anyhow, thank you for watching. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.